Hello guys, what's going on? This is Arrow7 here, and I'm bringing you Let's Play walkthrough as I announced from Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate Deluxe Edition, which is basically 2.5 the adventure action game. It's good. It's really good, actually, really good game. I did gameplay already on my channel, and as I announced, I'm gonna do marathon, but it's not gonna start today because I wanna test actually how OBS works with recording and all those kind of stuff. Since I did implemented my web camera, face camera, or however. So yeah, I'm gonna start actually this from beginning. We're gonna do this in Let's Play series with couple more games, but we need to start somewhere, so I'm gonna start first with these games, and since it's most recently published game, and that is mostly why I want to do this. So yeah, stay tuned for more.
Gotham City is mine now. 3 months ago, I took down the deadliest villains it had to offer. But just because I'm here doesn't mean criminals will disappear. Now some of them see me as a personal challenge. I'm going to have to stay a step ahead. Take tonight, for example.
Like taking candy from a baby. The baby being a secret government organization.
I don't know who you're supposed to be, but in case you didn't notice, this building's business hours are over.
Oh, I noticed. And my business never sleeps. I'm nocturnal. Tell me you're not this place's overdressed security guard.
I just go where the crime is.
You sure you want to cut this so short? You haven't even heard me purr yet.
You won't be purring once you're in Blackgate.
Target acquired. Target has the package. DEO Security Squad Omega in response.
I'm handling this.
You're on private property, interfering with private business.
We were just leaving. She's good.
Munitions team, secure the package. The rest of you, Batman is not to leave this rooftop.
Okay, so as you probably know, I did already gameplay from first 15 minutes, I do believe, but since I'm gonna do this in Let's Play series, we're gonna start all over again, and this time I'm playing actually with controller, so this should be actually more challenging for me at least, because I'm not usually playing games on controller, let's be honest. I'm playing on my mouse and keyboard, as most PC gamers actually do, but for some reason I do like actually to play on controller some games, and those are mostly adventures, definitely not first-person games. At least first-person action games. And as usual, I'm gonna try not to talk too much during cutscenes.
Not even sweating. Aren't you a cool customer? But you wouldn't put heat like that on a helpless girl, would you?
I've got
Either doing dialogues.
One thing you aren't.
Handsome, strong, and in touch with his feelings. Every girl's dream.
And the reason why I'm actually doing face camera, even for games which are not horror, is... wait, eh? Okay, there we go. Is mainly because actually I'm tired of... maybe I said that a couple times, but basically I'm tired of running for new releases, even though I'm gonna do them. I'm definitely not gonna abandon that style of work on my channel. So basically every new release will be recorded on my channel. Is usually some with commentary, some without commentary. Really depends on time when they're released and when I actually can do commentary, because as you might know or don't know, wow, this is really weird. You may or maybe don't know, I do have some issues with my voice during late day, so I'm usually doing this at morning, although I'm gonna do whenever I want, no matter how good or bad my voice is. So yeah, with that being said, I'm actually starting those Let's Play series. I'm gonna have some issues with, definitely with using this controller because it's kind of tricky, I'm not gonna lie. But it should be fine overall. I mean, how bad I could fail. Once when I beat one game, I guess I'm gonna be comfortable enough to play and other games with my controller as well. And also, I usually... Okay, let's see. Hopefully I'm gonna remember all those commands. Okay, how can I throw? Yeah, I actually did it, okay. Come on. There we go. As I said, a little bit confused, but we're gonna be fine.
Ooh, I think I'm in love. Where have you been all my life?
No more games. Just give me what you stole and we can stop this now.
There's something you need to know about me, Batman. My game's only got one rule. Finders keepers. And when I play for keeps.
So I definitely still need to work on my positioning, camera and all those kind of stuff. As you can see, or maybe not, I'm sitting on my couch, so I made this like perfect place for gaming so far. I can sit here for a couple hours in a row without being interrupted or having issues with my back, because it can be painful, as you probably know if you're a hardcore gamer as me.
Stay sharp and keep your eyes up. The burglar and that bat freak are using the rooftops.
But yeah, anyways, as I was actually trying to say before, we're gonna go with that guy. I do use OBS to record mostly because of face camera, because I want my face camera implemented into those Let's Play series, even though I may not be actually interesting, fun or entertainment in some particular games, but I don't really care. I just wanna sit, enjoy and like have that memorized, at least for me. Hopefully someone will enjoy. I always hope for that actually, so I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, simply that is how I'm gonna do from now on. And with YouTube announced changes which are still not happening, which is really surprising to be honest. I need actually to do as much as I can modifications in my gameplay, like commentary, face camera, because of possible copy strikes and content IDs. I definitely don't want them on my channel, at least not anymore, because I do have a couple of those. For those who are watching first time,
Wow,
and
that looked exhausting. Feel free to take a break if you need one.
actually those who are watching this first time and they're still in this part of the video, they're probably not gonna be annoyed by my accent, which is usually the issue when people actually stop watching me and they are following me only because of new releases, mostly because of no commentary. But yeah, if you're still watching this, I don't even know what the fuck I want to say. Yeah, I'm not gonna act the time funny or anything like that. When there are some funny moments, I'm gonna do them. I mean, obviously my reaction are gonna be real. I'm not gonna try to be
That's right, sir. Dressed as a cat.
something which
Yes,
I'm not,
meow.
which I usually hate on some channels. Channels like, I mean, now if I say which channels I
Men are heavily
hate,
armed, wanting to make sure I'm not seen.
I'm probably gonna be,
Whole city's gone weird
I
on
don't
me.
know, hate it even more, maybe. So I'm not gonna say what channels, but I definitely hate it, and I'm gonna try to be actually myself. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go for that guy once when, yeah, he go back. So we need to basically kill them without being or doing anything loud, which I really like, and I really do hope that I'm gonna be fine with all those commands, that I'm not gonna fail. Okay, we could do that now, I guess. Yeah, for some reason they can't see us really when we're gliding in. Oh god, I did. Oh fuck.
You better run now.
I'm dead. God. I'm dead. I didn't know how to do knockdown. Because this is fucking
Right,
controller.
dressed as a cat. Yes, like meow.
God damn it, I did the same mistake even in gameplay, and then I
These
needed
men
to
are
edit
really
it
armed.
because
I need
it's
to
non
make sure I'm
commentary, and
not
of course
seen.
I need to edit all my mistakes. That's how I'm usually doing that, for the sake of enjoyment.
Gotham, the filthiest little
Your
town I ever
enjoyment, at
loved.
least. So this time we're gonna actually go on this guy because we can.
Something out there.
Well, that...
He's on me.
Okay.
Not sure where he went. Keep
He
me
didn't realize.
Tricks don't scare me.
He didn't realize. I guess we're
Sure, I
fine.
didn't imagine that. You still
Yeah,
out
I doubt that he's gonna be able to see us here, so... Okay, let's try this time. No! Fuck!
there? That freak.
I'm fine, just let's die. Let's fucking die, let's reload from my checkpoint. This is already a huge fail. Huge fail.
That's right, sir. Dressed as a cat. Yes, like meow. We think she's working with Batman.
These men are heavily armed. I need to make sure I'm not seen.
I mean, obviously I'm gonna fail only now. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be that bad in this game.
The filthiest little town I ever loved.
Yeah, let's do this one more time, but this time I'm gonna wait a little bit more because we don't really wanna fail.
Give me 5 minutes with any of these freaks and I'll have them begging for their mothers.
There we go. It's not that hard, obviously. Okay, so we're gonna go on him. He's gonna be dead really soon, without any issues. So, since I said that I'm gonna do marathon, I actually got a couple games on my list which I already installed, so I'm kinda prepared to do that. And I'm not sure should I spoil what games I'm gonna do.
Filthiest little town I ever loved.
Maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna actually try not to do that, even though I'm kinda in anticipation to say what I do actually plan to do this. What games actually I haven't planned to do. God damn it.
Hey, up here.
It's like, yeah, definitely 3 PM and I woke up like 1 hour ago because of freaking Dota. I'm lately playing again way too much Dota, and thanks God that my maybe I could say squad in DayZ is not playing anymore as it used to play every night, mostly because those guys are actually from USA and their time zone is definitely not working with my time zone. But oh god, it was bad. But for some reason, countering those attacks works definitely more better on controller than on keyboard. So I kinda like that, and I can live with my mistakes and kinda slow reactions. Yeah. As you can see, I need a couple seconds to use myself to those controls. But all in all, like as I said, it should be fine. Also, I might do some games which I did in past, mostly because I was doing them on consoles when I actually didn't own my console, and I was usually doing that from my friend's house, and sometimes he was playing like half of the game, sometimes me, and that wasn't
You could go
full
all night.
experience.
That's what you'll learn about me. I never stop.
What if I offered you half of what they're paying me to let this all go?
Nice try.
2/3? Come on, there's gotta be worse people in this town you could be chasing.
I'll get to them. Right now, I'm keeping my eyes in front of me.
Well, those eyes are gonna be watching my back, because this is where I get off.
And with that being said, I'm gonna probably do like games like Assassin's Creed 4, because if you do remember well, I didn't even complete that game like 100%. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that I'm actually right about that one.
Alright, so how do I upload this again?
This ends here.
Okay, it's time to
What
fight
kind
with
of girl
her.
do you think I am?
Oh
Because
god.
chances are, you're right.
Yeah, I thought so that it's gonna be B. And
Consider my
keep
fur
in mind
officially ruffled.
that I'm actually playing this on... Oh god, 2 times, I need to block 2 times. 3 times, then that... Okay, it's fine. Nice.
What a lousy way to end a first date. I hoped you were a gentleman.
I was being gentle. Now tell me what you took.
Just some files, and I've already used this to send them to my employer.
You tell me what was in the files, and I'll see about getting you sent somewhere less dangerous than Blackgate.
I like a little danger. And besides, what's in those files isn't my business. My business is stealing them.
Gotham City Police, keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh, he's good.
We said that for her as well. And as you can see, if I can, I'm playing on this kind of controller, so that definitely looks like PS3 controller, but it's not. It's some $10.
You're going
Very
to need
cheap
a better way to
controller.
get my attention, Gordon. I just happened to be listening to the police band.
I'm sure we'll think of something. Maybe if you gave us your cell
I'm not
number.
gonna talk
What do we
during
know?
There
cutscenes.
was an explosion at Blackgate about 6 hours ago. They think maybe an escape attempt went bad.
And the inmates took advantage and overran the guards.
Afraid so. They're in a standoff with my men positioned outside the prison gates.
Hostages?
The entire prison staff.
Blackgate. Seems like we were just there.
You don't have to tell me.
I'll approach the prison from the riverside.
That side's impregnable. Practically a sheer wall down to the water. Batman. They're all in there. From petty thieves to the worst of the worst. And almost every one of them has a grudge against you.
And they're about to get their shot.
As usually, Batman is Batman. Nothing will stop us. Okay, I guess we're going into game again. And
Go a break, fellas. I'm just trying to get out of here.
Our boss wants a word with you.
I don't think so, buddy.
a lot of dialogues here. But anyways, I showed you my
Alright,
controller,
but anyway,
and I'm
he's a
using
little old
Xbox 360
Doesn't matter to me,
emulator
lady.
for
I just got
PC,
orders.
as
That's
most
that.
gamers actually do. So, with that being said, it's kinda tricky to use myself, mostly because I was PS player most of the time, and it's kinda hard to use yourself to X, B, Y, and A buttons sometimes. So it's kinda tricky, but it's doable completely. So please do understand when I do some mistakes that are actually because on controller, off
How did
controller.
you get so popular? Besides the
Yeah,
obvious.
because of controller.
When things went boom, I was just gonna grab my suit and find a way out of here. Like you said, Blackgate's too intense for a sweet little thief like me. But then they jumped me, each trying to keep me from joining the other's side.
What do you mean, side?
The heavy hitters hate each other, especially Black Mask and Joker. They've all staked out their own territories inside the prison. The way I hear it, Penguin has the cell blocks and controls movement around Blackgate. He locked all the staff in a cell on Blackgate's lowest level, the Arkham Wing. Black Mask's taken charge of the prison's industrial complex. He decides where there's power and where there isn't. And the Joker's holding down the administration building, which has the computers that encrypt the codes for the locks on the Arkham cells. Here's the bad news. To get to the hostages, someone has to go to the industrial complex to restore power to the Arkham Wing, get through the cell blocks to get down there, and have the crypto sequencer that unlocks the hostage's cell.
This is shaping up to be a long night.
Wait.
So let's spend it together.
Excuse me?
I can work the bad guys from the inside and feed you information as you work.
Did you saw that?
You're a criminal. Why should I trust you?
Because I have an incentive.
What do you want?
What you promised me to begin with. You can help get me somewhere less dangerous, where I can serve out a shorter sentence.
You mean someplace easier to escape from?
You think I want to see those innocent people down there hurt? I'm just a thief, not a psychopathic murderer like everyone else in here. But if you don't want my help, I'll be on my way. And you can take your chances alone.
Wait. No tricks.
For you, only treats. You gonna be able to find your way around okay?
I've got it covered.
I'll be in touch.
Wait, that definitely seemed like her pants are cutted on her ass. I mean, seriously. I'm gonna need to watch that on recorded video actually again. That would be hilarious. I mean, why would the hell would they do that? But for some reason they look like that. That download rate is nominal, structure has multiply something. Okay, I guess we're gonna go and infiltrate whole building. And we're gonna find what we need to find. So let's see, we can choose destinations.